Hey guys, we are at UE Spec and we're about to check out 2 days of chocolate celebrations at the World Cocoa and Chocolate Festival. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello to you too.
Hi, I'm Onella.
Anella?
Onella.
Ornell, Wayne,
What?
and Yumiko.
Hello, Onella. Pleasure to meet you. What do we have going on here?
Well, we have a bunch of very, very exclusive products here. For example, we only brought our unroasted cocoa chocolate. So this is all from raw unroasted cocoa beans. Very few chocolatiers in the world work with unroasted beans. So that's quite unique. Chocolate bitters, being sued by Angostura over that. Because they want to do their own and mine is better. Cocoa liqueur, described in France as the best cocoa liqueur in the world, and I concur. These amazing cookies are made with another unique product that's unique to us. Gluten-free because it's made with 100% cocoa flour. Imagine that. This is flour made from 100% cocoa. Nobody in the world has figured out how to do that yet.
Thank you. Getting emotional. Would you like to try a piece? No, you can't have a piece.
20 or you can buy the cookies individually at 5.
I've never heard of such a thing. Amazing. Alright, so I'm with Stephanie from OMARBEANS and I see some very unique chocolate flavors. Aromatic lemongrass, exotic guinea peppers. Can you tell us about your chocolate, Stephanie?
Sure. OMARBEANS Chocolate is a family-owned business. It's a bean-to-bar operation. We get our beans from Brasa Seco Paria in the beautiful northern range. Always green, always raining. Most of our chocolates are 70%. We do have a 90%, and we have some 65% with a little bit of milk. We try to blend our chocolate with the fruits and herbs and spices we have on the estate. So we have hog plum, which is really great in chocolate. We have guinea pepper, which is a ginger type pepper that also has a unique flavor. Lemongrass, lots of guava in season now, so guava is great. Lots of antioxidant properties in guava, so you get the chocolate health benefits and the guava, and it tastes good. And coconut brittle.
Real nice. This is real nice. Like I could sit down and eat this whole day. It's like brittle. Coconut.
If you're studying and you want to stay up late or you want a little energy to go on a hike, it's coconut with sugar and coffee. So that's a great snack too.
I'm here with Portia from the Cocoa Development Company of Trinidad and Tobago, and I actually don't know what that is, so Portia's gonna tell us.
Hi, I'm Portia. So at the Cocoa Development Company, we're an agency that supports the cocoa industry from production to downstream. Basically what we do, we help with technical advice and information. We also do things like school sensitizations where we teach children about the industry. We also have career seminars that we do at schools. And most recently, we have the National Cocoa Awards that was launched in July of this year. The National Cocoa Awards is basically the precursor for the International Cocoa Awards, which happens in Paris. So we are gathering beans from farmers all over Trinidad and Tobago, and we'll be getting 5 finalists for the National Cocoa Awards, and those 5 finalists will then go on to the International Cocoa Awards, and they will probably win an International Cocoa Award at the Salon du Chocolat in Paris.
Right now, Onella is doing one of the traditional cocoa processing methods. This is where you take a roasted bean and you take it in the mortar and pestle and you pound it in a lovely fine powder. At this stage, let's
what
see
I've
she
done.
has that elbow grease to make it happen. I see nips, Onella.
Yes, it's starting to happen. All right.
Because what you get when you pound the cocoa that has been roasted is you actually get these tiny things, and when you take out the shells, what you have left is all these solid pieces. These are actually cocoa nibs.
Okay.
And these are edible. They're edible, and this is actually really a great pure form of chocolate. People use them to sprinkle on things like cakes and ice creams. It's crunchy like chocolate chips. So it's really excellent and helpful because cocoa has all these flavonoids and things that, you know, contribute to longevity and actually really excellent health. So you, apart from that, so after you would have done something like drying, you then would go into the processing. Now the processing is a really interesting facet of cocoa and cocoa production, and it's really the direction the industry is going in. So when we talk now to children, what we try to do is encourage them in cocoa careers that are not just centered on this perception that cocoa is an old industry about farming. Cocoa is actually about agribusiness, it's about downstream processing, and it's certainly about value-added products. And I think when you walk around today, you see people who are invested in the value-added aspect of cocoa. But in terms of things that they could do in cocoa, you have value-added careers, and you also have things that are very specific to our industry. Apart from having one of the best hybrids of the world coming from Trinidad, the Trinitario hybrid, we actually have the world's oldest gene bank. Because of that, you would find we have a need for people like geneticists, soil scientists. We have a need for agronomists, food technologists to help the value-added persons develop their products. So when we talk to children, we encourage them to study management, sciences, business, because even if you don't work for somebody, you can work for yourself in cocoa. You could go from tree to bar, you could go from bean to bar, or you could just learn the craft and science and support the farmers in the industry. So those are some of the things at Cocoa Development that we promote. Thank you.
Well, this is the only Italian gelato in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
We're 15 years here, and we make here everything locally. And it's just good. My fruit flavors is made all without milk for lactose people intolerant.
milk?
Yes, but it's strawberry. This is 100% fruit, fresh fruit only. No chemical, no additive, no nothing. And there you go. Chocolate and what's next flavor we like to try?
Soursop.
Soursop. Nice. Also soursop, of course,
Yeah.
is locally. Basically, my main shop is in Shop of Arima. It's called Amore Mio. And next place is it's called Mamma Mia. Also, you can find this one in West Mall Jardin, Cruising Chagoramas, by Caffè del Mar, and Starlight Pharmacy, and Buso Rizzoni. So,
Awesome.
that's my place. Tell me.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Let me try this
Well, let me
out.
soursop now.
This one's even better.
There you go.
I make 70% dark chocolate. It's beans from the La Reunion estate, which is the Minister of Agriculture's estate. So I buy the beans dried and fermented, and then I do everything else. So it's all handcrafted artisanal chocolate. I've got 8 different flavors, so everything from cacao nibs, so that's a nice bar. It's got the nibs in it, so it gives it a nice crunch. I have pink grapefruit, so I use Trinidadian grapefruit, and I use the rinds, I pulverize it, and I incorporate the grapefruit flavor into the chocolate. Lavender, rose, again, dried flowers in the chocolate. King orange.
From the start.
So there you go. Would you like to try a little piece?
I would love to try it, please.
So this is with lavender.
Thank you.
Hi there, we've got delicious dark
That's
chocolate
delicious.
made using
It's
Trinidad
real
cocoa
lavender
powder.
flowers from Provence. And then I have sesame chocolate as well. So this is with toasted sesame seeds. And then this is, I think this is my, I don't know, I guess I shouldn't have a favorite, but today this one's my favorite. It's passion fruit. So, yes, darling, here you go. It's made with passion fruit seeds that have been dehydrated, so it's got a nice crunchy burst of flavor when you bite into it.
I don't know if this makes sense, but these are very adult flavors.
These are adult flavors, yes. These are my brand. I guess it's a grown-up chocolate. You know, you'd probably want a little piece with rum, you know, after dinner. And I think that was the idea behind the Midnight Hummingbird. a very romantic, sensual, sophisticated Caribbean chocolate.
Hi, I'm Michelle from Bakeries. We're one of the judges here at the Cocoa and Chocolate World Day. We're actually tasting some really delicious stuff. It's a lot of original presentations using all cocoa products, from the nibs to the liqueur to the pulp. Everything is fantastic so far, very creative.
The experience has been very impressive. We have people who are really pushing the envelope in their creativity and their originality. So it's truly a case of chocolate and cocoa innovation, and that augurs very well for Trinidad, being the country of fine flavor cocoa.
So my name is Nyla. I work at Cocoa Research Center at University of West Indies in the food technology section. So it's really nice to see how people are applying cocoa products and utilizing it in foods that, you know, look very well presented beautifully, and definitely things that we have a lot of potential here to offer to the world.
Philippa is my grandmother, and so she has 5 children, the eldest of which he has a estate in Brasso Seco, right? So he makes cocoa, plants cocoa. So my mother decided that she wanted to learn how to make chocolate, so she came to UE and Cocoa Research and learned how to make chocolate. So from that, she started off with just a 70% dark chocolate about 3 years ago, December's 3 years, and so now it has expanded. So now she makes anything from white chocolate all the way to 100% dark chocolate. And she also uses that chocolate that she makes in different applications. So she makes granola with, like, all, as she says, all the healthy stuff, all the nuts and everything. Homemade, everything is homemade. So she has dark chocolate chunks in the granola. She makes cocoa powder. I make homemade marshmallows with different flavors and cover it with dark chocolate. We also have natural skincare products done by my aunt. So today we're displaying mainly the cocoa ones, anything that has cocoa butter, chocolate, whatever in it. So she's a doctor of naturopathy, so she focuses on the natural stuff. So it's all natural things. So we have soaps and face masks, body butters, body scrubs, body lotions. The story is that my grandmother's really into her garden, right? So we have a very pretty garden at home, and so we use it for small events as well. My mother also does chocolate workshops, more geared towards children, but adults love it as well, and you literally learn how to make chocolate from bean to bar. She shows you the entire process, and yeah, that's Philippa's Garden, I guess. So you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, send us an email. So Philippa with 1 L and 2 P's. Yeah, that's important.
We're House of Arendel. We do a range of cocoa and chocolate products. Today we have our 65% single estate chocolate on display.
What did I try there?
That is 55% because it's in the fountain. We have a bit of milk in it and it's liquid, right? So it is ideal for having fruit, having marshmallows. We have some wafers and some biscuits. We have coffee biscuits. We have coconut biscuits.
I mean, you have them right now.
You would have heard of the word Trinitario. So traditionally, it's thought to be a mix of the old or traditional varieties called Forastero, which is the more hardier trees, meaning that it's more resistant to disease and so on. And the other one would be Criollo, which is thought to be fine flavor. It has white beans in comparison to the usual purple beans. Right? So Trinitario, which is a traditional classification, is thought to be a blend of Forastero and Criollo. But with new technologies, we're learning that that may not actually be the case. back in the day they called it Trinitario because that's what they knew. But with new DNA technology, we can look at the DNA and tell you, well, it's not actually this, it may be something else. Right? So that's what we as well as other people around the world are in the process of determining right now.
This is a cocoa powder based face mask. So you mix it with a little bit of water and it turns into a clay. It's anti-aging.
This one smells so good.
So it's gritty enough to exfoliate your skin, but at the same time it's very moisturizing. You can just like wash it off, or you could wipe it off or something. You can just rub it into your skin. Right. Yeah.
Rub, rub, rub. Don't get my nails because they kind of bruise. So there's definitely a lot going on. Pretty interesting initiative by the Research Center to educate and really showcase all of the products, from food products, skin products, fashion products. There's really a lot going on here and it's definitely worth checking out.